All right, I am live, everybody. We have a great night. We have a one of a kind show. I'm hoping that it's the first ever on YouTube. We are going to ask our viewers today in this video tonight, as part of this live stream, to name that athlete based on their hair or hairline, if you will, sort of a combination of both. And we'll be hey, footballer Nick, I went with your thing, your idea, footballer Nick. Hey, Christina, hey, Nathaniel, hey, footballer Nick, you're all here. All right. Um, we are going to talk. I'm gonna give you pictures. I'm so excited. I was doing this today. I don't even know, guys, that I have enough. I'm hoping it's not so easy for you, but I will post the pictures here in just a second. Just let me let me just see if we gotta. You gotta go. I gotta go. All right. You gotta go. You gotta leave. I'm not sure. All right. So let's get the party started. Athletes' hair. I went with hair rather than hairline because hairline was a little bit more difficult from like a Google perspective. I don't know why. So, all right, here we go. First player. Now this one might be a little hard. What I did, you'll see what I did in. Oh, you're just kidding. Okay, what I did is in. I took some examples that were already out there. In this first example, you will see a player from like his early days, and then I'm going to ask you who this player is, and then I'm going to show you with the answer his name, obviously, and then a more recent photo where you can kind of see him where he looks like that again. And then I have other ones where I cover up the face, all this other kind of stuff. So let's get at it. This first one might be a little tough. Who is this player? Dun 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 dun. Who is this player? I'm pretty sure he's no longer with the Clips, but I mean, this is some of these photos go back a little bit because I actually was on. I was on. Yes, this is going to be a fun show tonight, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, this first one it is. What is going on with my mouse? It's all over the place. This is going to be a fun show. It is not Dwight Howard. Do you have any other guesses? Hey Gabriel, hey, what's up? Okay. Okay. So I'll give you a hint on this guy. Um his wait. His DJ, I believe, are his initials. His first name begins with a DE. I'll just do that. His first name starts with a DE. Thank you. You like the Yogi Berra. Everybody watch my Yogi Berra video. I'm going to have a video coming out right after this live stream too about a golfer who won the bronze medal at the recent Olympics and got robbed. And it talks about the bronze medal and it talks about what happened to him. Okay. It is not DeMarcus Cousins. That's a good guess. Does anybody else have a guess? His first name begins with DE. Any other guesses before? I'll give you like 3 seconds here. Okay, and then we're gonna say we're gonna show him. We're gonna give his name. Yeah, you'll watch that. Cool. What is going on with my mouse today? It's like I lose it. All right, you'll watch it. All right. It is. Are you saying Michael Jordan? Which Jordan? Oh, look at that, DeAndre Jordan. Woot woot. Footballer Nick. Got it. All right, now. I think this next one I did a little bit different. I covered up some of these I have people, some of them I cover up their face, some of them I have early photos, sometimes I have later photos. Now on this photo, on this one, it's the same person. It's not two people. 22K. Oh, look at that. The Rock. Yes, it is indeed The Rock. Good job. The Rock. Gabriel got it. Yeah, footballer Nick. I think I kind of let part of his face show, so I knew that one might be a little easy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Who is this guy? Now I picked a lot of more famous athletes, if you will. So don't think always current players. Think names that I think people who follow sports would know. It's the same player again, just the faces are covered up. I just have two examples here. One, if you notice, the one on the left is one with hair, and the one on the right, he's bald. So I just kind of wanted to give you two looks, and because the sites I was Googling had this images too. It is not Tom Brady. Yeah, the young rock. It is not Tom Brady. And I would expect, I'm just going to say this right now, bald like your dad. Be nice. Nathaniel, I'm telling you right now, if you don't get this one, I'm going to fly to New York and I'm going to hit you on top of the head with a pillow or something like that. But Christina says, haha, it is not Blake Griffin. I'll give you a hint. Okay, so Tom Brady, Blake Griffin. It is not Aaron Judge, but he plays the same sport as Aaron Judge, or he was a famous, again, they're not necessarily current athletes. They're famous athletes that I think you should know. Yep, bingo. It is the captain, Derek Jeter, the captain. Yeah, footballer Nick, I was getting to the whole baseball thing. All right. JM is here. What's with my mouse tonight? I'm sorry, guys. I'm having all kinds of mouse issues. Oh, there we go. Okay. What sport? I didn't give you the sport. JM said Jeter, good job. Is he Sigma? Not sure. Derek, yes. All right. Next. Now, this is another one of those where I'm showing you a picture of someone from, obviously, I'm pretty sure this is Michigan State, or maybe it's his high school. But who is this? Yes, Christina got a laugh out of that. Who is this player? Now, I will tell you, he is a baseball player. I'm not doing that to throw you off by putting, it is not Trevor Bauer. That's a really good guess because he does look like Trevor Bauer. Yes. Gabriel and Nathaniel both said Trevor Bauer. He looks a lot like Trevor Bauer. He is not Tyler Glasnow. Now, I believe, okay, I'll give you a hint on this one. He played for the Mets. And you know what? I'm not 100% positive that he's still pitching, but I know that he got his fame playing for the Mets. And I can give you another hint in a second if you need it. Mets. I'm trying to think of who else I know that he played for. I only really know the Mets. Okay, I'll give you another hint because I think this one's tough. I do think this one's tough. Okay. The other hint is there were two Mets pitchers known for their long hair. He's one of them. It is not Noel Syndergaard. It's the other one. If you can remember the name. It's not Noel Syndergaard. Come on. I know you guys know it. Come on, Nathaniel. I'm surprised Gabriel's not Googling it. Mets pitcher with long hair. Nobody? Is the chat slow tonight? The last chat I have is Noah Syndergaard. It is DeGrom. You got it. Yes. It is Jacob DeGrom. Believe it or not. All right, next. Who's this guy? Yeah, it was pretty funny. Who's this guy? I think this one's kind of easy. Now, this is not two players. This is the same player. On the left, the player has hair. On the right, the player doesn't have hair. Again, these are famous players more so than current players. It is. Yes. Gabriel, you got it. Pickle, you got it. Footballer Nick, you got it. It is who I consider the GOAT anyway, Michael Jordan. If you noticed, what I did is I blocked out his number on the jersey too, because I knew the 23 would probably give it away, especially the North Carolina. Nathaniel picking it up. All right. Yep. All right. Next player. Who's this guy? Again, this is a player. Yes, Michael. You say, yay, Michael H. I'm not sure what the age is. Again, if you like tonight's video, please like it. And if you're not already a subscriber, please definitely subscribe. Would love to get you on board. We're going to be doing, I love this idea. It was Footballer Nick's idea, I believe. I love this idea. It's something completely different. Okay. Who did you say would win the fight between Jake Paul? I thought Mike Tyson would win, but he's hurt. They're not going to fight now. Jordan obviously is the GOAT. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't say LeBron sucks. I mean, LeBron has the most points of any NBA player ever, and I like LeBron on a personal level. I know a lot of people hate him. Okay, this next player, yeah, DeGrom cut the long hair. Okay. This player here, I'll give you a hint. He got his fame with the Dodgers, and I believe he now plays for the Red Sox. And again, the other hint is he has long hair. In these photos where you see the old photo, usually it's longer, bigger hair. So think like that. He was a household name probably 5 years ago. I'll even give you another hint. He was a third baseman with the Dodgers. It's not Verdugo. Third baseman with the Dodgers. Is he a former Yankee? I don't think he's a former Yankee. I think he's with the Red Sox now. He signed. I forget where he went in between. I don't think he went from the Dodgers to the Red Sox. It's not Verdugo. Yes, it is. You got it. Justin Turner. That's obviously a Dodger photo, but I mean, look at the difference there. Look at that. He sort of looks normal, and there he looks like, maybe he's been sleeping in a cardboard box. All right, next photo. Who's this guy? It's the same person. Yeah, you got it. He decided to grow the beard. Yep. I think he's with the Red Sox, right, Nathaniel? Isn't he? He's playing first base now with them. Who's this guy? Again, cardboard box. This is not a current player, and it's the same. It is not Smith. You're going to kill me, Footballer Nick. It's another baseball player. I really tried to make it even, but you'll see there's more basketball players. I didn't really get a lot of football players. I mean, I just didn't find a lot. He is not with the Sox. This is a former player, and I can tell you that he played. It's not Gino anybody. He played with the Pirates. He started his career with the Pirates. He ended his career with the Giants. Yeah, that sounds probably annoying, so I won't do that. Okay, so this player started with the Pirates, finished his career with the Giants, and he set. No, I was saying Turner. He's with the White Sox now? Oh, I'm sorry. Left out. The one on the left looks like Diddy. Yes, it does. You're right. Totally does. It is not Michael Strahan. There you go. It is Mr. 55 or whatever it is, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. Yep, Barry. But he was with the Red Sox. Okay, now you're confusing me, Nathaniel. All right, next. Younger player. Now, this person, I have a feeling, okay, I'm just going to tell you on this. You can see SEC behind him. He is a football player. So, Footballer Nick, yes, Nathaniel, he took steroids. That's why he's not in the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, that is. But this football player, it's a football player. I'll even tell you he's a wide receiver. And I think he might have retired or been out of football a year or two, but I do believe that Footballer Nick, yep, I knew Footballer Nick would get it. It's OBJ, baby. Let me get to it. Odell Beckham Jr. Yes, Odell Beckham. I knew Footballer Nick would get that. Okay, Justin Turner is with the Red Sox. It's not Sanders. Someone said Footballer Nick Odell, yeah. Terrell Owens, no. And then Nathaniel said Odell. All right, next. All right, now this is a current player. This is a current player. God, look at his arm, man. Wow. I've never had arms like that. I mean, just imagine getting hit by that arm. Hold on. My mouse is playing games. Yes, you guys. Yes, I know. Gabriel, you didn't mean Greek. It is Tyreek. It is Tyreek Hill. Easy. Yes, I know. I know that one was easier. I didn't think that one would be tough. But look at his arm. He is wow. Could you imagine? I mean, wow, that arm is. I'm jealous of his arm. All right. Next player. I tried to make these not so easy. Yeah, he looks like he can curl those girls. You're right. Like with one arm, probably. Hold on. I'm telling you, my mouse is messing me up tonight. Yes, he could. Oh, look at that. Gabriel and Nathaniel both got it immediately. Wow. Okay. I thought that one might. Yeah, footballer Nick. Yeah, LeBron James. I tried to. I know the USA sash probably gave it away. Is that what they were wearing on opening ceremony? I didn't even watch the opening ceremony. But yeah. All right. Next. Who's this guy? I think this one might be easier. He keeps copying. Oh, yeah, your brother. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Who is this guy? I left the headband in on this one because I thought, yes. That one was there's a lot of baseball players, footballer Nick. I'm really sorry about that. Yes, it is Bryce Harper. Oh, all three of you got it that time. Cool. Let's see. I'm telling you, my mouse is not catching up with me. It is Bryce. Annoying as, yeah, you don't like him apparently. All right. Who is this? Now we have a different sport again, finally. I mean, we've had this before. Bad hat hair. Yeah. That's good. Bad. I know, Nathaniel, you love footballer Nick. Wait, what? You guys are. Yep. Up. Yep. Gabe got it. Nathaniel got it. Footballer Nick. Yep, right there. It is Ja. Couldn't fool you guys on that one, could I? Okay, who's this guy? Morant, you got it. Yeah, Morant. Who is this guy? Now, this isn't his current team, but he's a current player. Ben, it is not Ben. Good guess, though. It's not Ben Simmons or Ben. Yep, it's Kyrie. Kyrie. Footballer Nick got it. I like how footballer Nick gives me like his first name and then his last name, or his last name and his first name on these. All right, next. Who's this guy? Now, this one I'm hoping is a little tough. Oh, I'm not coming to New York to see the Yankees. I gotta like work or. Yeah, no, that I would love to. I would probably see the Yankees if they were playing the Cardinals here. But now, who is this guy? Now, if you look at his jersey, he's a current baseball player. And I'll give you another hint in a little bit. Island Boy. That's a good guess, footballer Nick. That's a good guess. You guys, I think I finally stumped you on one here. All right, I'll give you a hint. He plays for Houston. He plays for the Astros. Gabe says, good guess, footballer Nick. I think the Island Boy's a good one. All right. Yep, footballer Nick. Yuli Gurriel. Look at that hair, man. Holy cow. There were a bunch of photos like that. Oh, you don't have to get the lineup card. I won't sell it, but you don't have to worry about that. You guys are so nice to me. All right. I'm telling you, my mouse. Hold on. I can't even get it. Don't worry about the lineup card. All right. Now this is an old picture of a famous football player who's still relevant today. Yes, he looks like Yuli looks like a pineapple. This is a football player. Oh, you're going to Friday's game. Oh, yes. Footballer Nick. Nathaniel. Yes, it is. Neon Dion. Yeah, look at that. That's like an early Atlanta photo. Coach Prime. You got it, footballer Nick. Look, he looks really young there. I mean, it's okay, Gabriel. It was a tough one. All right, tougher one. Okay, now I think the rest of these are a little bit like older people, but they're famous athletes. So let's see. Who's this guy? The nice mullet. Very famous basketball player. And for some reason, I do a lot of videos on him. I don't know why. I think it's because people like to watch a lot of his videos. But yep. Oh, Nathaniel already got it. Gabriel got it first. Nathaniel, and then Gabriel came back. Footballer Nick got it. It is the Birdman. Yeah. Good job. All right. Who's the last? This is the last one. All right. Who's this guy? I'm not going to give you any hints. How about that? Yes, Gabriel, you got it. It's all you, my friend. Larry Bird gets you views. That is your most viewed. Yes. It is not. Yes, Nathaniel. It is the great one, Wayne Gretzky. All right. You know what, footballer Nick, this was a lot of fun doing it today because it was different. And actually, as long as you guys don't mind those circles on their faces, it was really easy to do. So it was a lot of fun because I wanted to get people like with the older pictures like Deion Sanders. I figured you still would know who he was. I obviously knew that you would know Wayne Gretzky, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, that kind of stuff. So that's great. This was a lot of fun to do. All right. Footballer Nick has the Caleb Williams card. How did he get that? Have you tried selling it? Asked Nathaniel. That's probably a really nice card. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing on that. And then I know the other thing, the box that you got the Caleb Williams card from the box I sent. Wow, pretty cool. I did not realize that. All right, let me just go through one other thing that we talked about, or one of the things. I think Nathaniel brought this one up, talking about standings, playoff. And I'll try to make this as interesting as I can because really, guys, this is sort of static information, meaning did it go? Let's go wild cards. Yes. Where did that go? Oh, I see. Okay. So here's my prediction. AL East, I'll start up top. AL, they go alphabetically, I guess, AL over NL. The Yankees and Orioles are essentially the ones battling it out for first place. The Orioles are out by a half a game, but we'll get into Boston. But whoever wins AL East, the second place team. So I guess what I'm here to say is the Yankees and the Orioles, I give them 100% chance of making the playoffs. Whoever wins their division, the other person will get one of 3 wild card spots. Boston is still an outlier, or can or can't make it. Cleveland is playing really well. The only thing to look at though on here, and I don't know, I can make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. If you look here on Cleveland, okay, they have a .592 winning percentage, which is tied with the Dodgers. They've only been 4 of 6 their last 10 games. But they have won 4 in a row. So they're kind of on a roll. I expect that 4 and 6 out of the last 10 games to probably be 6 and 4, 7 and 3, and so they'll maybe pull away from the Twins a little bit. The Twins, 5 and 5, so they got a little bit closer from that. The Kansas City Royals have gotten farther away. I would say probably the Guardians win, the Twins have an outside chance of making the wild card if Kansas City can't catch them. Now in the AL West, so all along what I predicted is there's a possibility that the AL East will have 3 playoff teams. Two wild card, Baltimore and Boston, or New York and Boston will probably be the wild card. In the Central, it'll probably be Cleveland wins it, and either Minnesota or Kansas City make the playoffs as a wild card team. And then whoever wins the AL West will go to the playoffs. Now, Seattle's close. Seattle was, I think, leading earlier in the year. I do think, let's go back to their last 10. They're both playing pretty well. Houston 7-3, Seattle 6-4. So they're pretty much, equaling each other out. I'm not looking at the chat right now, so I'm probably missing a lot of good stuff. I apologize. I'm just taking you through all these. So Seattle has an outside chance of being a wild card team, but if you look at their winning percentage, 525, and you go up to Boston, and Boston is beating them. So theoretically, like if you closed everything today, you would have the Yankees and Orioles in the playoffs. You would have the Guardians and Twins in the playoffs. You would have Houston in the playoffs, and then you actually would have the Kansas City Royals in the playoffs. But that doesn't mean Boston's out of it. We'll talk about wild card in a second. So if everything, stopped today and we had to make the playoffs, it would be New York and the Orioles, Cleveland, Minnesota, Kansas City, and then Houston. All right, let's move to the National League, where the Phillies they're not running away with it like they were. They lost 4 in a row. They're 4-6. But they're still 6 games ahead of Atlanta. Milwaukee is 7.5 in front of St. Louis. So my bet on them is Philadelphia wins the division. Milwaukee wins the division. And then Atlanta probably is a wild card team. Then you look down here where the NL West is crazy good. The Dodgers are the best team. They're tied for the best record with Cleveland, but the Dodgers make it. Arizona makes it. San Diego makes it. Now, Arizona and San Diego are wild card teams at that point. Cardinals don't make it. If everything stops today, it is Philadelphia wins. Atlanta, I think, makes a wild card. Milwaukee's in. Then Los Angeles, Arizona, San Diego all make it. But here's something that I noticed. Let me go to the chat real quick. I'm probably missing everything. When is the draft? Fantasy football? Yes. I will let you know about the draft tomorrow. I promise. I will make a note of that right now, and we'll talk about the draft on tomorrow's show. I promise on that one. I just got carried away with the haircut or the hairline stuff. I like this. Can we do this once a week and then we can get closer? Yes, we can do this once a week. Not a problem. The Cardinals are losing way too much. Hey, you got a Luis Castillo autograph. That's awesome. The White Sox beat the Yankees. Oh, that's not good. Football or Nick? Fantasy football. Yes. I will tell you tomorrow night about the Gabe. I did not see Gabriel. Nathaniel, tell your brother I said goodbye. I was not reading the chat when I was going over that. Okay. We'll have the fantasy draft probably next week or the following week at the latest, and we'll go from there. And we'll try to do this show every week. So let me go back to my page. So basically, like I said, in the National League, you're looking at, let me just move over. Philly makes it. Atlanta is a wild card team. Now in the NL East, the top 3 teams, Philly's 4-6, Atlanta 3-7, the Mets 3-7. I predict that they're all going to turn that around. In the Central, Milwaukee's 5-5, St. Louis is 4-6. So the Cardinals are giving up ground. Now in the NL West, what's crazy is the Dodgers 8-2, San Diego 9-1, Arizona 9-1. And you can see playoff percentages there. I mean, that they're in line with what I was just saying, that it's the Phillies, it's Atlanta right now, it's Milwaukee, and then it's the Dodgers, Arizona, and San Diego. Now let's look at wild card real quick. and then we'll call it a night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's look at wild card again. Just so everyone knows, they take the top 3 in the wild card. Now, this is kind of interesting. Are we looking at? They still have the Yankees as wild card. I don't know why. I think it would be Baltimore. I don't know why. Let me see if I can. That's very. And they have New York. It would probably be Baltimore. But like I said, it's Minnesota, Kansas City, and then Boston right now. So you would have, well, that's in the top 4. So you would have 2 AL Central teams and then 1 AL East. Let's go down to the National League, where the Cardinals are drifting away here. Cincinnati is in front of them. With the way the Cardinals are losing, they might drop out of the whole thing. But again, Arizona and San Diego, they're on a roll. They're both 9-1 their last 10 games. They are in the driver's seat. I mean, they're up 4.5 games on the Atlanta Braves. They're up 6.5 games on the Mets. They're up, 8 games against the Giants. So my guess is, let's take the top 4. The Mets have to squeak something out, but otherwise you're probably looking at these 3 teams in the National League, the Diamondbacks, Padres, and Braves. All right. Yes. Yeah, the Cardinals need to go 7-3 or 8-2 or 9-1, but their pitching hasn't been very good lately. So yeah, so that there you have it. I mean, that's sort of what I see from a playoff standpoint. I will let you all know about the fantasy tomorrow. Will the Cardinals make the playoffs? The Cardinals will not make the playoffs. I mean, unless something really turns around, they're just too far away from it now. And I think they lost the first 2 against Cincinnati. I mean, they're just not looking too good. Their pitching's not up, and they're not getting any timely hitting anymore. So they're kind of in a stalemate. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Goodbye, Footballer Nick. See you all. Can't wait. And I'll give you information on the draft. Take care, everybody. I need a Lars Newport bobblehead. Yes, I do. All right. Take care.